Good evening. Community leaders believe the murders are connected to growing gang violence around the city. News 4's Allie Ingersoll explains what leaders say can be done to keep the violence from escalating. Allie?
Callan, the Buffalo peacemakers say they're working to lessen these tensions. They're hearing from people in the community, and they're seeing on social media that there are at least 6 neighborhood gangs right now looking for retaliation. And the peacemakers say they're concerned.
We now have a very good insight of what's about to happen, and it doesn't look good. It's very ugly.
Pastor James Giles is a coordinator for the Buffalo Peacemakers, a group that goes into neighborhoods, building relationships with the members in hopes to stop violence and crime.
It saddens us that we couldn't muster whatever it required to get them to save them.
He fears 4 of the most recent shootings that happened around Buffalo are all connected.
You're seeing some of the retaliations from some of that stuff that's being done.
And he has growing concerns that the violence will only continue.
There are at least 6 groups that they're on now. They're packing, they've gotten weapons, right? And, it's tragic, right, that they have such access to these very deadly arms.
Pastor Giles says the only real way to curb this increasing tension is to build stronger relationships with those involved. The hard part is these new gangs are having younger members in their early teens, and Pastor Giles says they're getting into trouble before they can be reached.
If we had enough resources, we could in a very comprehensive way begin to address the problems that they're having, right? The violence is an outcry of something else.
The Peacemakers coordinator says these deaths, all connected, happening in neighborhoods he's always in, weigh heavily on him and impact the entire community.
In some cases, it's even like a game to some, right? But this is not a game where people are getting up after they get blasted.
Pastor Giles says money is something that can start these incidents. One member robs another, and then there's retaliation. To try to stop that from going on, he's meeting with the mayor this week to talk about creating a life skills program for inner city men to help them stay away from the street life. Reporting in the newsroom, Allie Ingersoll, News 4 at 10.